Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things that are like drugstore products and just kind of give you some first impressions of them, maybe see what you guys think about them. But it was a little bit of a haul that I did and just wanted to run down a few of those things with you. A couple of these products are products that I've heard buzz about, so I wanted to kind of check on them and just see what the story was and see if it was a product that I'd like or not. The first things I want to talk about are a couple of mascaras. The first mascara is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and it's the light pink tube. I'm sure you guys have seen this everywhere. Everybody's kind of talking about this and saying how fabulous and wonderful this mascara is. The second one is by a little known brand called Essence, and it's the Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. I've also heard a couple of people discussing this as well. Now tonight I'm wearing both of these. I have this one, the Essence mascara on this eye, and I have the Maybelline Lash Extension on this eye. And I'll zoom you guys in close so you can get a closer look at what both of these look like. So, what do you guys think? I will put some updates down in the description box below just to let you know how these two wore throughout the course of the day. But I do think they're very different looks. I do believe that the Maybelline Lash Sensational is genuinely more about lengthening than building volume, while the Volume Stylist 18-Hour really does build some volume. I like both of these mascaras. I don't think I like them more than like my favorites right now, but they're actually both, I think, really good mascaras. Now, from a price perspective, they're very different. This mascara was $8.99, while this mascara was literally half that at $4.99. So, a big price difference between the two. I think this is definitely a better bargain. It's a really good mascara for $4.99. Whether or not it lasts 18 hours without flaking or smudging is left to be seen, but I'll update you guys on that down in the description bar below. The next product that I got, I heard also a lot of buzz about, and that is the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. Now, I have some primers that I really like, but I'm always open to a cheaper version if it lasts as long and there is no creasing going on and my eyeshadow stays put. So far, this stuff has proven golden. I've worn it. The longest that I've worn it has been about an 8-hour time frame. And I will say, in that 8-hour time frame, it really did keep my eyeshadow from creasing, and it really kept everything in place. I do have it on tonight, and I feel like it really does help your eyeshadow stay true to color, and it also helps it stay in place. And this little sucker is only $6.99. And I will say it's just every bit as good as this one and literally half the price. I picked up a new bronzer from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Ultra Bronze. It's just a huge bronzer with 0.52 ounces. It is a matte bronzer, and you get a ton of product in here. I love the tone of this bronzer. I actually have it on and used it to warm up my face tonight, and I really like like this bronzer. It is long lasting. It doesn't wear off like a lot of bronzers do throughout the course of the day. It stays true to color. It stays on for a long period of time, and it's $7 from Makeup Revolution. So this was another win for me by that organization. And for $7, I mean, you just can't beat it. It's so much product, and it does a really good job. The next product I want to talk to you about from Makeup Revolution is their matte blush. Now, I picked this matte blush up, and this is in the color Beloved. It is just kind of this pinky tone. I will say this about the blushes. This wasn't too much of a win for me because it didn't stay. I have it on my cheeks tonight. When you first put it on, it's a very pretty wash of color on the face, but it didn't really stay on throughout the course of the day on the days that I did wear it, and it is incredibly powdery. I don't know if you can see all of that powder coming up, but it is so powdery that, I mean, it really is a very powdery product, and it doesn't stay on very long. It is a matte blush, so it does give you this really pretty kind of matte finish when you put it on, and I really like the finish of it. But I think because it's so powdery, I think that has a lot to do with the lasting time of this formula and it not really lasting very long. It's good and vibrant for about a couple of hours, and then it does fade. So this one wasn't so much a hit for me. The next product also is from Makeup Revolution. I did go ahead and try their Profix Oil Control Fixing Spray. I will say this much about this product. I actually really, really like this formula. It did help control oil on my face throughout the course of the day. It also helps to kind of mattify your face. It helps your product and your powders to kind of blend in nicely into the skin so that your powders don't look very cakey. And it did help to control oil throughout the course of the day. The one downside I have about this product is the dispenser. It is just very, and I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, it's just a very heavy droplets that come out of this dispenser. So it's $8 though, you know, so for $8, I guess maybe they could improve the pump just a little bit. If they would improve that pump a little bit, I would be all on board for this. But the water droplets that come out of it are so big, and you kind of feel like, oh, water droplets are just kind of hitting you in the face, and you feel like maybe you're screwing up like the work that you've done. But from a formula perspective, it actually performs very, very well, and it's just $8. So I do want to talk to you about two lip liners that I found that were really inexpensive and fantastic. The first one is from Beach Cosmetics, and it is their waterproof lip liner. This is $4, and it's their waterproof lip liner, and it is in the color Nude, and I'll show you a little swatch of it here. It is beautiful. As you can see, it's very creamy as it's applied. When it dries down, this stuff is not going anywhere. I actually have this on my lips tonight. It stays put all day long, and it doesn't move until you take it off. This genuinely is one of the best lip liners that I've ever tried. And again, that's the BH Cosmetics waterproof lip liner, and this was in the color Nude, and this was $4. The next lip liner is from Rimmel London, and it's just their Exaggerate line of lip liners, and I got this one for $3.38. And this one also has kind of a twist up applicator. It's got this angle on the end that I really, really like. It just makes it pretty easy when you're lining your lips. It's a really nice angle. It's a great color. It also is very creamy, very smooth. It is a very similar color. It's got a little bit more of a brownie tone to it. And this one was also just like $3 and change. This is very long wearing, so it performs a lot like the BH Cosmetics waterproof lip liner in that it has excellent staying power, and this stayed put throughout the course of the day without any feathering, and this was a really, really good lip liner for me. I was very impressed with this particular lip liner, and again, this is from their Exaggerate collection, and it is Matte Labra is the name of this one. Then I decided to purchase some Lippies, and I got 3 different kinds. I got a Revlon Lippie that is from their Ultra HD Matte Lip collection, and I got this in the color Forever. And then I also purchased a BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and I got this one in the color Clara. And then I also got a Revlon Color Stay liquid lipstick, and I got this one just in the color Nude number 1. Now, of these guys, the BH Cosmetics was $4. This Revlon Ultra HD Matte was $8. It's actually 8 and change, so call it $9. And then this Revlon Color Stay in the bigger tube was $10. And out of the 3 of these guys, I have to say from a performance perspective, I really liked the BH Cosmetics one the best, which was surprising to me because this one was the cheapest. But from a performance perspective, this one really performed well. It didn't get dry on me. It didn't get really heavy on me throughout the course of the day. And I really did enjoy using this color, and it's actually what I have on my lips tonight as well. So I definitely would recommend the BH Cosmetics. These aren't bad lipstick. It actually performed nice. I was happy with all 3 of these guys, but this one was the biggest value, and this was the best performer by far. The next product I want to discuss is from Morphe, and this one was actually a shocker to me. I actually tried one of their concealers. I got mine in the color beige, and guys, this was a $4 concealer, and I'm actually pretty critical when it comes to concealers because I have a lot going on underneath here and a lot that I need to conceal. So I am pretty picky when it comes to concealer formulas. This performed so well on the skin. Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a very creamy Tarte Shape Tape. It has the pigmentation, as you can see. It covers everything that you put it to, and it stays forever like the Shape Tape does. It doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles, and because it's more hydrating than the Shape Tape, it really doesn't dry out that under eye area. I was incredibly impressed with this product, and for $4, oh my gosh, you can afford to get 2 or 3 of the colors and mix them together and play. I got what I wanted for my under eye area. I am going to order a lighter shade because I'm going to use that to highlight. But I'm telling you guys, this one was the real sneaker for me. This one snuck up on me, and I wasn't expecting it to be as bomb as it is. I'm very shocked. I actually have it on my eyes tonight. It looks beautiful in pictures. It looks beautiful all day long. And this concealer was a surprise. I really, really liked it. In addition to the concealer, I also ordered their new, well, it's not necessarily new, but it's their blending sponge. And I will say this, I do like this sponge from Morphe as much as I like a beauty blender. It's much cheaper. I think it's like $8. It's much cheaper than the beauty blender, and it performs just as good. Do I like it as much as my Flower Beauty sponge? No. I still like my Flower Beauty sponge the best, and of course this is the cheapest out of them all, and it's my favorite sponge right now. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing about the little purple devil in my life, but I really, really like this sponge. And then last but not least was a disappointment for me. I wanted to get a really big powder brush that I could use for like bronzing or just all over powder, and I heard that Real Techniques had a huge powder brush that would be fantastic, so I did purchase the Real Techniques powder brush. But guys, there's an issue with this powder brush. I'm just not happy with it at all. And if you can, and I don't know if you can see or not, but I'll show you here, like if you can see where the hairs are just cut at different lengths here. So it's like very, I I don't know, it has like this, and it doesn't matter, like I've washed it, I've reshaped it, but because the hairs are actually cut different lengths, it's not something that you can fix. It doesn't match obviously with the rest of the brush. It just looks deformed, and I don't know if I just got a bad one or like what's going on with this thing, but like this little, there's like this whole cut right here where it's just like cut out. I don't know, but I was not happy with this purchase at all. It just, the hairs on it just look very choppy. They're all different lengths. It's not like a, like I got a, where is it? This brush came out of the Ashley Tisdale collection from BH Cosmetics. I got the whole collection for $12. There was like 9 brushes in it for $12. And I mean, this is a nice, perfect, round face brush. I've just had it forever. So it's, you know, time to get replaced. It's shedding a little bit and, you know, it's just time for a new one. But see how round and symmetrical the hairs are on this face brush? And then I paid $10 for this one brush, and it just looks a hot mess. What is going on? Like, what is going on with this brush? The hairs are cut all different lengths. It's just, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. So I've washed it and reshaped it twice now. I don't know why I keep thinking that if I just keep washing it and maybe reshaping it, that it's going to make the hairs grow on the side that aren't the length of the rest of the brush. But, you know, I just don't know. So I don't know if I got a defect or I don't know, but I was really disappointed in this. And I'm really upset about that because genuinely I like Real Techniques products, and this was a huge letdown for me. I've never seen a brush from them come looking like this before. This is a tragedy. It's just not good. Alright guys, and that is it for my inexpensive drugstore haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put down in the description bar how some of these products that I've tried throughout the course of the week have performed for me, and make sure that that feedback is down in the description bar below. I do have the YSL foundation on today that I reviewed in the last video, and I really like it. It ended up being a foundation that I really fell in love with. I genuinely love this product, and I think it's very pretty, and I think it sits really good on the skin, and it really does last a very long time. So it definitely is Erica approved. I would absolutely recommend that foundation to anybody out there. Now, my skin type is kind of combination. I tend to be dry on the outside, oily through my T-zone, and that foundation works great for me. So if you guys have an opportunity to check it out, definitely give it a shot. So thanks so much as always for coming by and spending time with me. I hope you guys enjoy your week this week. We do have a top 5 video coming out this week. We also have the battle of the spray base primers coming out this week as well. I have 2 different primers that are both considered primers that you put on your face prior to applying your makeup, and they're, you know, the new spray your primer on type deal. So we're going to spray one half of the face, spray the other, and do a wear test throughout the course of the day and see how they perform. And we've got some other stuff coming down the pipe as well, so stay tuned. If you guys have any questions about the products that we reviewed tonight, or if you just have any questions in general, feel free to put it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great week.